Winston-Salem and another stop along Tobacco Road, which is home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, and the fans have been ready to get things started since early in the day. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Old Dominion Monarchs. And the Demon Deacons ready to get this thing started and open the season. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Monarchs offense will get first crack at it today. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. And listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks have success right away. Think about Will Howard winning a national championship at Ohio State, Dylan Gabriel over at Oregon, Cam Ward at Miami. This guy has a really good...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, the offense is being aggressive here in their opening possession, trying to throw the ball in the first two plays. They went incomplete first down, and now they take a sack on second down. This is not going to script, and they understood it was going to be a challenge against this defense, and I love the fact that they're going to be aggressive trying to throw, but the execution has got to be better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
So the Wake Demon Deacons offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program, knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They'll try to pop the draw. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Throws for the tight end. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. The Monarchs will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Got rid of it just in time. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Grabbed in the middle. It's Acho. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
And the Demon Deacons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got him downfield. Turning it on. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On the move. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. It'll be a draw. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. He had a whole host of defenders he had to dodge in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. They try to pop a run on the draw. He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. The kick is on its way. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Got the quick completion. Nifty little juke, and he's out to the 37 before he stopped. The Demon Deacons can really attack on this 2nd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Gives it on the option. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Wake Forest has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. The Demon Deacons will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. Looking to throw on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. And the Monarchs want to move quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab on the left. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. He'll do it himself. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Monarchs come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll keep it on the sneak. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Back to pass. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Old Dominion. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll start this drive with a chance. Oh, he's got some space. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Demon Deacons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. The Demon Deacons getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, down to throw. Here's the pressure. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Demon Deacons send out the punt unit.
On to punt it away.
And the returner will be dragged down. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. And this sophomore behind center has been really impressive so far. He's been turnover-free. They're moving the ball up and down the field. A really mature performance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Trying to escape and get it himself. It's a fumble. Oh, and he's able to get it back. Good thing for him. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. To the air on 1st down. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Now on 2nd down. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. To the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. And the Monarchs are moving quickly down the field. They just keep firing. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. Guys, let's chat for just a second about Old Dominion. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Creates a little space. There he goes. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. And the Demon Deacons come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Got it in the middle. It's Acho. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Makes the catch. It's Acho. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Acho. They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He'll pull it on the read. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. And he rushes it right through the upright. It's good from 59.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Allegacy Stadium.
The Monarchs will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So
turning it on! Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Demon Deacons line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Sends it back in motion. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Demon Deacons will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
The Demon Deacons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Right on the money. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. He'll keep it himself. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And the Monarchs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the running back from the shotgun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll try the run. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
The Monarchs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. The pressure, and there he goes down again.
Nice play by this defense again, and I feel like it's a broken record. I think, guys, like, seriously, both defense playing at a high level. Which offense can get a spark, make a big play, and get something going?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, ODU.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting set for the point after. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Virginia is being brought out back behind the woodshed right now. This is cover your eyes, hug your loved ones territory. A real shame.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. Gets away from one, finds room. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. They'll move the tight end. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Demon Deacons look to keep this drive humming. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. He tries to take the top off. He's got it. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
After the touchdown, if they could get this too, we'll have a tie ball game. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He's open on the right. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Tosses it incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. Can't get him to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Rushes on him. Had to get rid of it quickly. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And the Monarchs will punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, they're after him.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Caught on the outside. It's O'Grady. Into enemy territory and outbounds at the 48. Leaves it with the back. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
To the air on 1st down. Hit as he throws. Gets it out quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Nice move to keep running. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Just drives it between the uprights. And they've regained the lead.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Monarchs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. A strike downfield. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. Gives it to the back on the draw. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Monarchs have their offense in high gear. They'll give it to the back. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Touchdown, Monarchs. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
On to attempt the try. The extra point is good, and it's important. The lead is a touchdown now at 6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Demon Deacons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Fights off the defender. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. He'll try the left side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Motion from the back. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from there. Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting...
He'll off one deep down the left side. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Takes it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Wide receiver comes in motion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Quarterback has got to know the situation better than that. In a 2-minute situation, down by 1 possession, you absolutely cannot take a sack.
And the Demon Deacons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls it in. It's Acho. And they'll knock him down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Acho. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Acho. Touchdown, Demon Deacs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And such a great job by the offense, able to execute there and score a touchdown late in this game. You know, you try to simulate that in practice, but you just can't do it. Guys are going to have to step up when it matters the most under the bright lights, and they did it there. 1 point away from taking the lead.
Big extra point coming. It would give them the lead late. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Virginia is being brought out back behind the woodshed right now. This is cover your eyes, hug your loved ones territory. A real shame.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. It's caught. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes a grab, past the marker. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a 1st down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And man, this is a big 3rd down coming up. What is this offense going to lean on? They've tried the run, they've tried the pass. Hasn't been great. They've got to put something together here trailing the 4th quarter.
This game will come down to this. A field goal try to save them. And this to put them on top as we get close to closing time. It's good. Celebration erupts on the sideline as they take the lead in the final seconds.
Big-time moment. This place going bananas, cheering for their squad, cheering for this guy to miss the kick so he can't take the lead, but he delivers in the clutch, and this place just got really quiet.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat. Takes a hit as he fires. I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.
Well, some of us weren't alive. Everybody probably playing this game wasn't alive with that comment. But yeah, great example, Reese. But listen, your season isn't over. Things still down the road for you to look forward to, still improve on, can still have all of your dreams out in front of you. But, 83, Jesse, I know you were playing college football then, but share it.
I think I had just learned how to walk. It's funny, guys, just like that 83 team, this team that lost here today, they are also very talented. They just got to take care, fixing up and cleaning up some of these mistakes, but no doubt, lots to play for.